Yo, welcome back, doing some work. Just thought I'd bring you a quick little video here. Install of some JBL speakers on my bike. I'm excited about it, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like the final product or not, but we will see. So I'll be right back at you. Here are the speakers right here. As you can see, my mounting hardware, the brackets, the zip ties for the extra wire, speakers themselves. The speakers actually look better in person than it did in the video than online in video install. I like the way they look. They're more oval than I thought, but man, I really hope these things sound nice. But we will see. We'll see what the final product is going to be. Will I like or not? We will see. All right, let me go ahead and get into it. Like, comment, subscribe below. Please support the channel. I appreciate the love and the support. Be right back at you. All right, so the first thing you need to do is remove the screw out of here. The video on that they show you doesn't include the windshield on here, and they talk about the spacer. But if you have this windshield, there's another little small rubber piece that's in between the windshield and this piece right here. I couldn't use that piece, so I just removed it, put the spacer on the inside of this windshield, then put the screw through the mounting bracket and shot it on through into this piece right here. I was careful not to over tighten this bracket on this windshield, 'cause I don't want to break it. So yeah, it went in relatively easy. Scale of 1 to 10 difficulty was a 1. So now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Let's see what we get. Update. Actually, you do have to use the little piece that is included with the windshield and the spacer when you're putting on the speaker bracket. It's just that the spacer goes into the piece that accompanies the windshield, and you shoot the screw through both of them. The spacer and the little plastic piece that's already there on that particular windshield. So that's just an update, that you do use both pieces, the spacer along with the plastic piece that accompanies the windshield. All right, I have both brackets mounted, as you can see. Relatively simple. There's just this windshield, the piece that comes with the windshield, the spacers in between there, and then there's a screw that shoots in all of that. So relatively simple, not hard, easy. You can pretty much look at it and tell how it's supposed to go. All right, so let's move to the next step, which is installing the speakers on the brackets themselves. Okay, this is the speaker, and actually what you have to do is thread that screw through that hole. I can't do it since I'm holding the camera, but just screw it through, and then it's gonna mount on this bracket, and then there's a nut on the bottom side of it that's going to hold the speaker. I had it backwards on the bike, but it'll be something like that. You'll see when it's done. But yeah, not difficult. All right, so now I have the speakers installed. Relatively simple, yet again. One thing I was thinking about painting these screws black. I wanted everything to stay black, but I'm a little lazy right now. I may come back later on and do it. That means it probably won't get done. But anyway, I wish those screws were black, but the speakers mounted onto the brackets, relatively easy, was not a problem. Now I have the wires. See, one wire running from that speaker, and you see all the other group of wires over here for those, including the ones that hook to the battery. The next thing I'm gonna have to do is get under here by, I think I'm gonna do that one hand, twisting this to the left, I believe, yeah, pulling it off, and then I have to pull up on this and out, disconnect this, and I'm gonna run my wires under here. It's gonna shoot out through the access panel right here. I'll show it to you. Let me do one step at a time, not get ahead of myself. But yeah. So let's go ahead and prep for the next part. All right, had to remove this cover right here. And you know, it's so simple. You just twist your ignition piece to the left, and then you pull up on this plastic piece that's right here, and it just comes off really easy, and it's right here. So then what you have to do is connect the two speakers together. So the one from this end and the one from this one actually hook together right here. Screw it down tight, and then I'm going to have to run these wires through here, out here, and then down to the engine bay. So yeah, that's the next step. So let's get there. Okay, let's assess the damage I've done here. All right, so I mounted the mounting brackets. I mounted the speakers to the mounting brackets. I did run the wires up under this piece right here. One thing, you know, I'm kind of pretty particular. I don't necessarily care for seeing the wire. There's no other way I can really hide it unless I remove a lot of stuff. And that just doesn't seem necessary right now. Yeah, I think I can live with that. The sound would definitely let me know if I can live with it. I think I definitely like the way it looks. It's a clean look. I don't prefer the big, huge cans on the side of the bike. That's the reason why I didn't go with that. That's the only reason why I didn't go with the big one. I don't prefer those big cans on the side. I wanted more of a smaller, sleek look. This one does have, supposed to be a pull out here. Yeah, there it is. USB, so I can run a little cord and charge my phone right here. So that's really neat. I do have a phone charger on my bike, but it's up under here in the accessory. So every time I need to charge, I have to take the access door off right here and plug it up. So at least I can just hook something up to the speaker here and be good to go. Now, got one more step, y'all. And this seems like I need small hands, but I'm gonna try to work out best I can. I need to run that wire through the bike, through the front area here, to that battery. Yeah. Let me see what I can do. And nothing to it but to do it. I guess I better get to it. So let me try, and I'll be right back at you. All right, I got everything hooked up. I actually had to remove the whole side panel. I could not get my hands and maneuver pulling that wire to the battery with that piece on there. So I removed it, ran the wire down to the ground and on through, up in there and out in that part right there. Decided through, hooked it up to the battery. And before I put everything back together, I just wanted to see how it sounds. Let me see if it'll play. And actually, I can't record and play it at the same time. Interesting. But it does play. I will shoot another clip in just a minute with it playing, but it is hooked up, it is playing. I'm gonna put the bike back together, and then I'll give you the final sound test. All right, here's the final install. It is on the bike. I have the bike back together. The speakers have been installed and fully wired. The only wires you see are the wires running from the speaker directly down into the bike. Don't necessarily care for that, but not much I think I can really do with that. Any suggestions, comments, feedback on that, just let me know. Like I said before, maybe I can remove some more of this stuff and get it tucked in a little differently, but that seems to be a bit much at the moment. But yeah, it's installed. Let's see how it sounds. Let me see, can I use it with the bike off? Hit the power button. It powered up. I think it let me know it's connected. Hit play. See what it does. I'm not gonna play too much of whatever plays because YouTube will mess with the video. So it sounds pretty good. I'm not sure how it's gonna sound on the road with the pipe and everything. yeah, so that's it. Like, subscribe, comment below. I hope the video was helpful in some ways. Yeah, just let me know what you think. Until next time, peace. Well, the final verdict, after I have had a whole day of listening to the speakers, actually took a trip from Atlanta, Georgia to Columbia, South Carolina, which is a 3-hour drive. So I had the opportunity to play with the speakers and kind of get my feel for it. My final thoughts are, these speakers are only good for around town, local. Perhaps wearing a half helmet, it probably would suit better in terms of being able to hear the speakers over your engine noise. Now, I must say I have a full exhaust on my bike, so my bike is extremely loud, but you definitely will get more and more sound out of the larger cans, the higher wattage cans. I think some are 100 watt and greater. These speakers are only 40 watt, but they do sound nice. They sound nice just around and about, but definitely not highway speeds. Nah. On that trip to South Carolina and back, I actually ended up just turning my Cena Bluetooth back on and using that. That was a lot better in terms of being able to hear the music. So yeah, that's the final thoughts on it. I will leave the speakers on my bike because I do like the way they look. I will use them around town, especially if I'm wearing a half helmet. I just have options. You know, I have my iPods, I have or AirPods, whatever you call them. I also have the Cena Bluetooth, and now I have the speakers on the bike. So I'll just use whichever is most suitable for the conditions I'm riding under. So, but if you're looking for that high volume sound and you want to hear it all the time, that's the only thing you're using, you may want to look at something a little different. If you just want something a little bit more casual and just every now and then, and you know, it may not be a bad buy. So that's just my thoughts on it. Like, subscribe, comment below. If you want me to answer some more questions in reference to this particular speaker, please don't hesitate. Just drop a comment below. I will respond to any questions in regards to these speakers. Like I said, I do like them. I don't regret the purchase. I would not be sending them back. They're just not super loud, and the clarity is just not there on the interstate. Back roads, around town, you're fine. Half helmet, you're definitely fine. So yeah, that's the final verdict, final thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe below, please. Do what works out. Thank you.